So if you didn't have insurance for your home and I'm talking about flood insurance, for your home or your business, your options pretty much are, and I guess it depends upon if you have a mortgage on your house or not. If you don't have a mortgage, then you don't have that obligation by the mortgage company to get flood insurance now. Is that correct?
Oh, that's correct. You don't have a legal obligation to get it. It does affect your eligibility for assistance from FEMA if you live in an area that was supposed to have flood insurance. But that's not in my jurisdiction. I'm not an expert on eligibility for assistance outside of what is provided and paid for by policyholders of the National Flood Insurance Program. But with lenders, most of the property that they lend money on is not required to get flood insurance. It's only the properties that are in low-lying areas or vulnerable areas that the federal regulation of the mortgage industry, mortgages backed by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, require flood insurance only on those properties in flood-prone areas. And the rest of the properties that they loan money on, there is no requirement as a condition of your mortgage that you get flood insurance. In fact, I have made the point lately that it's a huge deterrent to folks buying flood insurance when they're told by the lender that it's not necessary because you're not vulnerable. That tells first-time home buyers, for example, living on a tight budget, well, why should I spend the extra money to get flood insurance when the bank could have required me to get it for free and add them as a insured, and they're telling me not to bother.
Sure. So there was no obligation for the insurance broker or agent to offer the, say, flood insurance, such as uninsured motorist insurance and liability, where there's an obligation. Here, there's no legal obligation at all.
Well, now you're talking about malpractice and errors and omissions coverage and that sort of thing. And I wouldn't go so far as to say there's no obligation to advise a client of an agent that it would be prudent or wise or cost effective to access flood insurance. For myself, I tell everybody all over the state in a statewide tour I do at the beginning of hurricane season every year that it's the best insurance buy any property owner anywhere in the state of Louisiana can make. The significantly subsidized National Flood Insurance Program benefiting our state more than any other state in America. In the last 35 years, Louisiana policyholders have collected $16 billion from the National Flood Insurance Program. The next three most benefited states, New York, New Jersey, Superstorm Sandy, and Texas, have each collected just more than the next three states combined from the program over the last 35 years, speaking to the fact that it truly is the best insurance buy a property owner can make in our state, from Shreveport to Grand Isle, from Monroe to Holly Beach, no matter where located.